What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mel for another classic review, and today I'll be talking about another holiday special from the creators from the great animated studio of Hanna-Barbera. This is another Christmas Carol adaptation, but with a Stone Age twist. This is A Flintstone Christmas Carol. It was first aired on syndication back in, November 21st, 1994. Wow. The hell? I thought it was December. It was actually November? Weird. And it's based on the famous 1843 novella by Charles Dickens. It was produced by Hanna-Barbera with the voice cast of Henry Corden, Gene Vanderweil, and Frank Welker. Which, of course, is the adaptation of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol with the Flintstones, more specifically. I'm sorry, but I'm looking at the cover art, and they made Fred Flintstone look like George S. Scott's character of Scrooge from his TV version of Christmas Carol. I didn't notice. Is Fred Flintstone the cartoon version of George Scott? Damn. I did not notice. But yeah, before we begin, did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? If so, well then, we did one with Richard Williams' Christmas Carol. Now we're going to Hanna-Barbera. Let's find out and let's go. So yeah, it's actually mostly particular because the production history here. The special came after 3 Christmas-themed episodes of the Flintstones and a special in the Flintstones franchise, namely Christmas Flintstone, which was from back in 1964, a Flintstone Christmas back in 1977, and a Flintstone Family Christmas in 93. Which are all produced by Hanna-Barbera in LA, California, directed by Jonna Romerza. Would say truth, Christmas Carol is their 4th, and I believe their final, excuse me. The teleplay was written by Glenn Leopold, based on the Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, which we all know. Music was composed by Steve Bernstein. Gene Vanderweil returned. Oh, okay. Returned as the voice of Wilma Flintstone, as a role she performed since the first chosen by Bill Hanna and Joe Barbera to voice the character in the 60s. The special was animated by Phil Cartoons in Manila, Philippines. Which, damn. Didn't know about that. As for the cast, we have Henry Corden as Fred Flintstone, aka Ebenezer Scrooge. We also have Gene Vanderweil as Wilma Flintstone, aka the Ghost of Christmas Past, and Belle. Frank Welker, that's a familiar name we all know throughout different cartoon genres, from Scooby-Doo to other properties of Hanna-Barbera and others as well, as Barney Rubbles and Dino. Damn, I thought Dino was Mel Blanc. He also does the role as Bob Cratchit, Mr. Fezziwig, and the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, aka Chris of Future. We also have B.J. Ward as Betty Rubble, as Mrs. Cratchit, Ruth C. Taylor as Pebbles and Bertie, also played Martha Cratchit, John Messick, and another one, as Bam Bam and Joe Rockhead, and also playing Tiny Tim. We have John Stephenson as Mr. Slate, playing Jacob Marbley. We have Marcia Clark as Maggie, Mrs. Garnet Feldspar as Belle, the original cast, and the Ghosts of Christmas Past. Here's a little trick here, because Fred was being an ass in this one. Just how I'll explain you what the plot. We continue. Will Ryan as Ned, playing Fred. Wow. We have Brian Cummings as Erwin, aka the Ghost of Christmas Present. Renee Levant as Philo Quartz, playing the original Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. Oh boy. And John Rye Davis. Hey! John Rye Davis, hell yeah. Now that's a familiar name everybody knows. If you don't know who John Rye Davis is, well, he's mostly recognizable if you've seen Indiana Jones as Sully. Indy's friend who appeared in the first, the third, and the final film, Dial of Destiny. He also appeared in others, including a show, I think it was in the History Channel, called Archaeology. He was the host of the show. He's playing the role of Charles Dickens, aka Charles Dickens. Oh, okay. A little Stone Age pun right there. But what's the plot about this? So Bedrock Community Players is mounting a Christmas Carol, and all the town's citizens are either planning to attend or involved in the production. Like I mentioned, Barney's playing Bob Cratchit, with Betty as his wife, Mrs. Cratchit. No shit right there. And his son Bam Bam plays Tiny Tim. Mr. Slade, Fred's boss, plays Jacob Marbley. Why not? For being a greedy person, of course he'll be playing the first ghost of Vincent Scrooge. Wilma's playing, well, she's actually serving as stage manager, while her daughter, Pebbles, plays Martha Cratchit. Even Dino has a role, playing the Cratchit's family pet. As for Fred, though, he has landed the lead role of Scrooge. Unfortunately, let's just say he let his ego get over his head, thinking himself a star, and spend all his time rehearsing his lines rather than focusing on his job or family. Yeah, on Christmas Eve, in a rush to get to work and complete his Christmas shopping, Fred forgets that he must take Pebbles to Cave Care, and later pick her up from Cave Care. When Fred arrives at the theater, he discovers a furious Wilma who breaks down in tears as she tells Fred about his mistake. The play finally begins with narrator Charles Dickens reading the opening line. I don't blame her. Fred was being a drama queen. Like, he tried to pretend he's the star. He's forgetting his job. Even his own daughter. Look at that. By mistake. Damn. Jesus Christ. But let's continue, shall we? Of course, Charles Dickens reading the opening line, and after a momentary bout stage fright, Fred enters. The play proceeds as normal. As second act opens, Wilma and Betty discover that Garnet, the woman playing the Ghost of Christmas Past, and also has contracted the bedrock bug, a flu-like illness, as stage manager. Wilma's... Okay, here's the thing, guys. If you didn't see the image of this character, she looks a bit more attractive than Wilma. She's the one who's playing inside Fred's former love interest. You know, Scrooge's former love interest? Belle? Yeah. Of course, Wilma would be jealous and finding out, well, I believe she has the opportunity to screw Fred over. I don't blame her. It's kind of weird. And you also have other characters as well, like... Yeah, a lot, actually. Let's just say plays by herself. During the next scene, Fezziwig's Christmas party, Betty informs Wilma that Maggie has come down with the bedrock bugs as well. Wilma dons her costume to play Belle, which of course Fred realizes he forgot the presents and runs to the store. He approaches the hooded figure of the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come, realizing it's just the actor Philo Quartz. He drives him back to the theater. The second act takes place. The third act begins with the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come appearing before Scrooge, showing shows the elderly man an abandoned gravestone marked the words Ebenezer Scrooge. The screen shifts to Scrooge's bedchambers. He is alive, and he discovers that it's Christmas morning. He recruits a passing boy, played by the same child who Fred entrusts with his presents to purchase a prize, Turkosaurus. Wow, a turkey dinosaur. Who knew? Which, of course, have sent to the Cratchits for a feast. Scrooge prepares to go out and explore the city on Christmas morning. Along the way, he meets Wilma, who has taken on the role of one of the members of the Pilton Charitable Foundation, as the original actor came down with a bedrock bug. Jesus. Fred asks if the woman is Belle, much to the narrator Bricken's frustration, as the Lebanon is not in the script or in the book, and begs for both her and Wilma's forgiveness, admitting his recent selfishness and promising that he has changed his attitude. Wilma reluctantly plays along. The play ends with the narrator informing the audience a permanent change in the elderly man. Bam forgets his lines. God bless us, everyone, with stage fright, leaving Pebbles to make the declaration herself. When the curtain falls, the company drops Fred and scolds him for being such a Scrooge. Fred apologizes, informing Wilma that he is finally realizing that his friend's family, rather than his own role in the production, are what matter most, of course. As the company begins to depart, the ghost of Christmas yet to come takes off his hood, revealing himself as Dino, who took the part of Philo, who came down with the bedrock bug. Fuck. A change. Fred says that when the Flintstones get home, he's going to make dinner and invite Wilma's mother. Unfortunately, after he says this, he comes down with the flu, and Wilma decides to make dinner with his mother's help, since the bedrock bug lasts for a day. Wow. What the fuck is the bedrock bug? And our guy falls food poisoning, not flu. Jesus. But yeah. Since it was released on September... Okay, it says here that the special premiered in syndication on November 21st of 1994. It had been rebroadcast in later years by Boomerang and Cartoons YTV. Which I do remember seeing this in Boomerang every year. Before they fucking just rehabilitated and refurbished, destroying everything we know. Yeah. They put like newer cartoons like from the 2010s right there. Dude, Boomerang's meant to from the cartoons from the 60s to older cartoons that from MGM, Warner Brothers. Damn, the good ones from the good old age. If you want to do another one, create our channel that dedicates called Boomerang 2010s cartoons. Oh boy. But hey, corporate management. But continuing. On September 26th of 95, Turner Home Entertainment initially released A Flintstone Christmas Carol on VHS in their Turner Family Showcase collection, debuting 24th among children's video rentals in the United States in October of the same year. What's with Christmas special releasing in October? Oh my god, what is this thing? I know I'm trying to get a head start, but really? We're using Christmas specials in October. Come on, bro. Jesus Christ. Shit. But continuing. Warner Home Video released in a DVD in Region 1, you know. Again, October 2nd of 2007, including a bonus, was Christmas Flintstone, an episode from Season 5 of The Flintstones from 1964. After receptions, the special received Film Advisory Board Award. TV Guide gave it 2 stars, saying the story was a story is challenged by the continual cutting away to backstage incidents that turn the careful momentum of Dickens' narrative into a jagged stops and starts, adding, now can these prehistoric folks be celebrating the birth of the Messiah, not due for several millennia? Oh my god, that'll be pretty interesting. They do the 5th one called A Flintstones Nativity, celebrating the birth of Jesus, which, oh my god, what's it, Jesus Stone? That'll be interesting, because, okay, who do you think will play Joseph, Mary, the Three Kings? Oh my god, that'll be pretty, imagine Fred playing Joseph and Wilma being Mary. Actually, I think Betty might be Mary, but I think Mary was a brunette, so yeah. Damn! I'm sorry. Shit, this is too funny. Imagine he actually did that shit. That would be pretty funny, but and bring some of the Christian community like haywire. But yeah, those are my thoughts on A Flintstones Christmas Carol, and damn. There were a lot more, I remember. Like, there were a lot. Okay, the guy with the bedrock bugs. What the fuck that started with? Food? Jesus. And among the people who got the bugs, like the security guard, he was the Ghost Chris. He had to come, and it turns out he got the bedrock bug, so Dino got it. So it's hard for him to hear speaking because Dino doesn't talk. Which is actually pretty funny. Damn. But yeah. I think the special is still running. I don't know. I gotta check. But yeah. Let me know what you think of Flintstones Christmas Carol. Have you seen this when it first came out in 1994? Have you seen it when it first aired? I don't know. Was this aired in Cartoon Network first? I think so, before it was in Boomerang. I've seen it in Boomerang, so yeah. And Cartoon Network in the early 2000s. And they're on a copy, but I've seen the special. I don't know if it's on YouTube. I have to check. But yeah, if you've seen the special, comment down below what you think of it. Tell us about your opinion, but hey. And if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe, hit the bell, like this video. Remember our goal is to hit 1 million subscribers, to at least 500K, because hey, we're almost at the end of this year of 2023, so let's do this. We try to do this, and hardly it falls flat on our faces, literally. Come on, we're almost to 12 years, so let's do this. And also, have a great day, everybody. See ya. Peace out.